One final matter from me. In questioning to the Department of Home Affairs yesterday, they disclosed that you had briefed the Minister for Home Affairs about mitigations that he should take while driving his Chinese-made electric vehicle. Is that correct?
Minister for Home Affairs and I had a conversation about his car, yes. And
can you disclose what the mitigation advice is for driving a Chinese EV if you're the Minister for Home Affairs?
I think you appreciate... I don't really want to talk about what advice I give, but let me give the generic sense. Regardless of the manufacturer of the car or the country of origin, let's bring it back to if you're talking classified, I shouldn't be talking in front of this microphone or this device. There are appropriate secure locations to go have that conversation. If there's sensitive conversations, well then you can take a risk-managed exercise, but be wary of everything you say may be recorded. And when it comes to electronic vehicle, it means everything you say may be recorded. It also means, which is not just for Chinese cars, by the way, actually your CarPlay or Android Connect, whatever it's called in Android cars, everyone you've called, everyone you've messaged, it's all in there in the memory and would be open to someone else who had access to that computer in the car. So just exercise caution and be aware of that and mindful of that.
That's certainly true, but as a country we've recognised that some vendors pose a higher risk than others because of their country of origin and their relationship with foreign governments. You were involved in decisions to, for example, exclude Huawei from our 5G network because of its relationship with a foreign government, because it was subject to the laws of that government. So we do recognise that there's different classes of risk based on country of origin, don't we?
Yes, we do, but then there's also different classes of technology. So the 5G example you gave, that was because 5G will be at the top of the critical infrastructure list because everything will be connected. And actually, if the connecting fabric wasn't there, that would impact society greatly.
But the government's also banned TikTok from government devices and DeepSeek from government devices, in part because of their relationship with a particular foreign government, haven't they?
It's true they have been banned from government devices, yes.
So the Home Affairs said that advised the Minister not to plug his official device into the car, not to connect it, but they didn't have advice about whether his personal phone should be connected to the Chinese-made EV that he drives. Do you have any views on whether it's a good idea to connect your personal device to a vehicle like that?
My best advice to anyone would be it depends on what's on your personal device. If you're entirely comfortable with that and you've got no sensitive information or secrets, and I don't mean classified secrets, I mean things that are deeply private to you, but that's a risk management decision that people will make.
Just finally on this, are foreign intelligence agencies only interested in classified information, or are they interested in other non-public information that politicians might be privy to, like who's powerful within a political party and who's got the numbers and how the caucus or backbench committees work and how decisions are made?
You are correct, Senator. They would not just be interested in classified under the way the government would classify its information. They'll be interested in a whole range of information about who your best buddy is, who you confide in, who you might be doing deals with. Of course, they'll be interested in all of that.
So a minister shouldn't have conversations about those kind of topics if they're driving around in a vehicle like this.
We're not talking about you, Minister.
No, I was just saying Senator Patterson on that criteria doesn't have anything to worry about. They won't be investigating him.
Hilarious.
Sorry, Senator, could you repeat the question?
Yeah. So if a foreign intelligence agency is interested in those non-classified but private information, does that mean it's a risk for someone to be driving around in a car and having phone calls with their political colleagues, given the risk of eavesdropping?
Yes, there can be a risk, but I can tell you the Minister is very aware of that and knows how to manage it effectively from my point of view.
Okay. I hope he doesn't have any conversations with colleagues in the car with politicians and would never do that. Thank you.